Hi, my name is Worthy Paul Meacham III. And I spent over 12 years in ex-gay recovery, programming, brainwashing programs.
And at one point you believed that you had actually changed your sexual orientation, is that right?
I definitely, for many years, I believed. I think there's something called denial, and I think there are people that actually have a great form of denial, and that's really where I was. I was so suppressing who I really was, and even my feelings. I look back at that time and I was just numb. I didn't feel joy, I didn't feel sadness, I was just in this gray area, and I really had everything turned off sexually to the point where I didn't even masturbate for like 2 years because I was so disconnected from my sexuality. And during that time, I was like the poster child for ex-gay recovery.
What ultimately made you realize that that change had not occurred?
What made me realize that that change did not occur? Well, probably when a guy named Bill walked into my church and I fell madly in love with him. It was truly love at first sight, and I realized that all those things that I had been suppressing for over 6 years were all still there. And then after that, I went back into recovery therapy, where I felt that again I had been healed or I had it under control. And then I realized that through a series of circumstances within my recovery group, I found out that 3 of the people that were leaders had AIDS, and they got AIDS because they were having sex in bushes and in sex places, and everything that they had told me was basically a lie because they were not living that lifestyle. They were just keeping that front up because they were getting a paycheck. And not really a very good paycheck, but they felt that they had to keep on going and that they could not truly express who they were. And when I found out that these lies were happening all around me, and remember, this is after 12 years of going through all this, it really made me realize and really ask myself who I really was. And when I was brave enough to truly do that, I realized that I was a lot healthier because of all the counseling that I had been through, but I was still very much a homosexual. And I loved women, I just didn't want to have sex with them or marry them.